So it's going to be a corner to come in from Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai from the far side will deliver it towards the near post, and it's taken a touch off a Irish player, I believe, because it's going to be a second corner, but it was a dangerous ball fired in by the 25-year-old Dominic Szoboszlai. It was a packed out 6-yard box. You could see where he was aiming. I think it's just deflected off the Ireland defender. So, once again, the captain for Hungary to deliver. So, poor delivery in a loose occasion. Scales clears it away, but he can only clear it away for another corner. So, a third corner in session. You can see the play tactic from the Hungarians, just crowding around Queven Kelleher, trying to make his life difficult. On the referee, she's going to stop it to speak to some of the players down there. I believe it's Barnabas Varga and Jason Molumby who are just getting spoken to by the official. How we will see the delivery come in from Dominic Szoboszlai. Zatch again, she does play it short, and then it's going to be set back out towards Szoboszlai. You will deliver it in. It's not a bad ball across, and there are ways that it has come out as it goes back out now, and it's Szoboszlai who crosses it in, and it goes all the way in. All the way, yeah, take it the lead. They won't get national side. The broken the deadlock, and it's Daniel Lucas with the goal, and it's a Viverchain goal as the ball was just whipped in by Dominic Szoboszlai after a plethora of corners from that far side, and it's just come out to Szoboszlai for a second delivery in, and it's Daniel Lucas who has met it in French of Queven Kelleher. He's headed past him, and Hungary break the deadlock, and as it stands, Hungary will be automatically qualifying for the World Cup next summer. And the man who plays his big stick there, Rupuskas Academia, scores just his second goal for Hungary, and just his fifth start. Of course, there is a VAR check because Daniel Lucas was arguably in an offside position. It was incredibly tight. They are having a look at it, and the goal has been confirmed. Hungary lead here, and Republic of Ireland are going to have in order to do now as they find themselves a goal down, and at the moment staring at the prospect of not featuring in the World Cup next summer. So the P goes back to Queven Kelleher. It comes to Nathan Collins. Collins tries to clear it, which is going to be touched down by Dominic Szoboszlai. He will give it out to Milos Kerkezu. Goes back to his club teammate Szoboszlai, who will send it in. It'll be headed away by Nathan Collins, and it's up to Troy Parrott. Troy Parrott tries to give it to Chidozie Ogbene, and it is such a crucial goal in this game for Daniel Lucas, just heading in front of Queven Kelleher, who had no chance, and it whizzed past in, and Hungary have broken the deadlock in the game, and Ireland are going to have to find a way to respond. So it's going to be a throw for the Republic of Ireland to take. Kazic comes out to the west side. Liam Scales is able to get there, so Luid Nego will send it towards Rowan Salad. It's a good strong tap going in by Daro. Jay O'Shea will send the long ball over the top for Chidozie Ogbene to run on two. And the referee has actually pulled it back, I believe, for foul. Can Italians an early goal as well in the game between Portugal and Armenia. It's just gone in, and it's Renato Veiga who has broken the deadlock. So Portugal have taken the lead. So as it stands, Portugal will be automatically qualifying for the World Cup. Of course, Bertie is what we suspect. Kimberley will go into the playoff, and Republic of Ireland will be left with nothing to do next summer. So two early goals. Hungary lead here against the Republic of Ireland, and Portugal lead at home against Armenia. Renato Veiga getting the goal there. So it's Dominic Szoboszlai, you will send it forward, and it's Jason Malumbi, who's just a little tight and commits the foul. So we'll endeavour to keep you updated with the Portugal-Armenia short, because of course that is a big result. They've already had 6 shots within the first 8 minutes of that game. Ridiculous. So here is Shaver on the ball. Shaver will go to Dominic Szoboszlai. Out to the right side once again to Shaver. Under Shaver in the midfield. The 26-year-old plays his club football in Germany with Union Berlin. The ball rolls all the way forward. Then it goes back to the goalkeeper. Play a short ball. Then it's Debush, and Willie Orban can send it forward towards Barnabas Varga. It's duly headed in the air by Dara O'Shea. And then Szoboszlai will hook it out to the west side. Miloš Kerkez will try and keep it in play, but it's overhit by Szoboszlai. Goes out for a throw for the Republic of Ireland. So Seamus Coleman has come over to collect. He picks up the ball. He's just looking around to see who he can launch his firm to. So realistically, these two sides went into the qualification period when we've both fancied their chances to make the playoffs, and we've expected Portugal to top the group, which as it stands it looks like they're going to do. But over these sides with a sprinkling of star quality and players are playing top divisions, and will have felt that a lot of it will have come down to how they get on when they faced each other. Of course, when they played at the Aviva Stadium, it finished in a 2-2 draw. The game was well. Hungary took an early lead via Barnabas Varga and Roland Salai. Evan Thurgeon got a goal early in the second half before Roland Salai was actually sent off. It was a 93rd minute equaliser from Adam Ida, which salvaged point for Ireland against 10-man Hungary. Here is Liam Scales going down the left side. He plays essentially into Finn Azaz of Southampton. Here is Azaz. He's going to try and cross in towards Troy Parrots, and it's blocked off by Dominic Szoboszlai. It's going to go out for a corner here for the boys in green, who, of course, that's their nickname. In fact, to play it white, and it's going to be their first corner of the game. So they are looking to just pack out the 18-yard box, as it's going to be Josh Cullen to take. So Josh Cullen preparing to deliver it in. Goes towards the far post. There is Scales. Heads it back across towards Chidozio Benning, and you can shoot on the turn, but he blocks. He's had Caesar shot blocked by Miloš Kerkez. Comes to Szoboszlai with a heavy header. Comes to Nathan Collins, who it's a couple of nice touches, and we'll go back, and Cullen finds number 11 for the Republic of Ireland, Finn Azaz, but trying to tackle going in. Comes out to Salai, back to Willie Orban, and Orban will send it forward. It's going to come all the way back to Seamus Coleman. He can go back to Caoimhin Kelleher. There is Kelleher in his all-blowing goalkeeper kit. He's even got matching leggings, Under Armour underneath. And goes back to Collins. Now Jake O'Brien on the ball. It's O'Brien who will move it out to O'Shea. O'Shea will hook it forward towards Tadozio Bene. Controls it on his chest. And there's a few shouts stored in because the Ireland players feel, well, Bene has been caught by Miloš Kerkez, who just tried to get a touch on the ball. I'll tell you what, if he does get a touch on the ball, there's another pass back. We're going to see it now. Whoa. It's actually the tackle that's come in from Atelier Zalai. He's controlled on the chest by Bene. He is bumbled over. And then he is kicked by Zalai. And you can see straight away Atelier Zalai chucks his hands in the air to say, no, I'm seeing it from a different angle behind Bene. I think this is a penalty. I think VAR are going to have a look at this one and potentially overturn it, because Chiedozie Bene controls on his chest well. He's originally bumbled over by Perkes, but to his credit, he tries to stand up, which I think should go in his favour, because he tries to stand up, and then Salah, he tries to just kick the ball away, actually kicks the bottom of Chiedozie Obene's boot. And I think they should be overturned. I think this is a clear and obvious error. I think Ireland should have a spot kick here. Halbensum is holding on to the ball. And the referee is going to be sent to the screen. So the referee is going to come over, and there is going to be a VAR penalty review from the Norwegian official Espen Eskas. So he's seeing it back, and Zava just kicks the bottom of Obene's boot, and yeah, I think it's a penalty. Hi, Mir Halbrinson certainly thinks it's a penalty as well. Yeah, and the referee has had a couple looks at it. He's going to make the VAR screen motion on his hand, and he's going to point to the spot. So 13 minutes here of the Republic of Ireland are going to have an opportunity to find the spot. Is Attilid Zoai with the foul on Chiedozie Obene. And quite quickly after they are forward behind, they are going to have an opportunity to equalise here. The 34-year-old Denis de Pilch is going to have to perform from the spot. I'm going to see now. Hidden is going to be toasted with the spot kick. It's going to be number 7, Troy Parrott, who scored the brace during midweek against Portugal. And Troy Parrott with just his second start in the World Cup qualifiers. The man who plays in the Netherlands with AZ Alkmaar came through the academy system at Tottenham Hotspurs, where it's Troy Parrott from the spot against Denis de Pilch. So the referee blows his whistle. Troy Parrott is going to step up onto it. 15 minutes on the clock. He takes his time. I don't think he heard the whistle. Now Parrott steps up to it, and Parrott slams it into the bottom corner. And Troy Parrott with an incisive finish into the bottom corner. No chance for Denis de Pilch. And Republic of Ireland right back into this game. It's Parrott's 6th goal for his national team. And after a disappointing start to the game, as Donald Lukacs gave them the opener, it's Troy Parrott with the equaliser. And 15 minutes played here. It's Hungary 1, Republic of Ireland 1. And all of a sudden, you can feel the tension once again inside the stadium. You can see the pure relief on the face of the Ireland supporters. But it's Hungary 1, Republic of Ireland 1. And the ball will be hooked forward. And he'll go all the way through to the man in all yellow, Denis de Pilch. Remember, a point as it stands is not good enough for Ireland. It would mean that they would be 1 point behind Hungary and 5 points behind Portugal as it stands. So for Ireland, they need to win. They know their task today. So the ball goes all the way back to Willie Orban. Orban will give it to Denis de Pilch. She will go to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai will give it to Orban. Can stretch out to the right side to Loic Nego. Nego goes forward. And it's the front tackle that goes in by Liam Scales. Really good tackle that goes in. The ball will go back, and there's a big goal to tell you about in the game between Portugal and Armenia. It's one that you may not expect. Armenia have equalised in that game. Apologies for the technical faults, but Armenia have equalised in their game against Portugal. So both games are at 1-1 now. And you can tell yet that it is Eduard Spertazan who has got a goal back for Armenia. So as it stands, Portugal still top the group and Hungary second. But a goal in it from either side here would change that. So both games with early goals, 4 goals within the first 18 minutes. It's Hungary 1, either one, and Portugal 1, Armenia 1. So we will keep across that score because, of course, that has got huge ramifications for this game here between Hungary and Republic of Ireland. So a ball does go forward. It's going to be hooked to a Barry Willie Corben. And it's Corben who is caught. It's caught by a Troy Parrott, I believe. No, it's Finazaz actually who caught him. Just on the top of his toe. And just a couple Hungarian players who are asking whether this should be a yellow card. I'm not actually sure Finazaz makes any contact at all. And I feel like the Hungary player just makes the most of it. Which I think is what he is saying. There's Finazaz who's making that point to the referee, Mr. Espen Eskas. There is Dominik Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai will go back to number 13, Shaver, and then they'll go all the way back to Dennis Debunth. Debunth will knock the ball forward. And it comes to Finazaz. He can find Troy Parrott. There is Parrott out to Liam Scales, but it's poor delivery, maybe a delivery befitting of a player that naturally plays in the centre of defence. Liam Scales, who's just pushing down the left side, but not the greatest of deliveries into the box there from him. So it is Jake O'Brien on the ball. O'Brien who will go all the way back to Nathan Tollins, who is the captain, the Brentford central defender. He's had a really impressive season for the Bees since he has seen the former Republic of Ireland coach and former player Keith Andrews take charge. The ball goes essentially up towards Barnabas Varga. Varga brings it down well. It is eventually cleared away by Nathan Collins, comes all the way back, and then Zawar will send it forward. It's Collins who will head it, and it's Szoboszlai who can head it out to the right side. Here is how it's Toff. Toff gets it out to the right side to Roland Salai, who attempts to cross the ball in, and it's Finn Azazi gets across and blocks the attempted delivery into the box. It will be a throw for Hungary. Webble with the 18-yard box. So it's Loic Nego who has got the ball in his hands. He's going to launch it forward. It will be played away. And it's kind of headed forward by Troy Parrott. Comes up towards Roland Salah. He's been challenged by Dara O'Shea. Trying to take the pass of Liam Scales. Now Finazaz plays centrally into Troy Parrott. He's been pulled off. And Jason Mullen, will switch out to the right side. Who's Josh Cullen. Cullen plays it forward into Chidozie Ogbene, and he's caught from behind by Atelier Salah. He's having a bit of a poor game there today because he committed the foul for the goal. Marco Rossi is up and shouting instructions for his side. It's time to get a message on. That's a free kick for Ireland here. Mere Halbrinson. It's just speaking to Dara O'Shea about something. Oh, Salah is back up onto his feet. He was a little sore. Really Kelleher is just going to put the ball down. And he is going to send this free kick because Ireland have chucked everyone forward. be headed on, and it's going to come out to O'Shea, who straight, so it's blocked off. It comes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Queven Kelleher. Kelleher will knock it forward. That's Dara O'Shea. O'Shea to Nathan Collins. Nathan Collins catches his man down there. Collins and O'Shea just having a little bit of an argument down there about something. It will be a free kick for Hungary. And it should be taken by Jake O'Brien. And he just stepped in the way of Barnabas Varga. There is a couple Hungarian players asking if there should be a yellow card. The Norwegian referee Espen Asker straight away said no. But we know Dominik Szoboszlai can be dangerous from free kicks. Remember his goal for Liverpool against Arsenal earlier in the season. Scored from about 35 yards out. It was one of the best free kicks I've ever seen. And he is lining up this free kick. Even Kelleher, I'm sure would have had him take many free kicks against them in training when he was at Liverpool. So Szoboszlai sends it forward. It's a poor free kick. Didn't get much height in it. And it's eventually cleared away by Ireland. There's Milos Kirkesh. Kirkesh will coming forward with the ball. Now Hungary going to try and hit them on the counter-attack. Here is Lukats. Lukats will go back to Kirkesh. Kirkesh out to Szoboszlai, who's inside to Kirkesh. Szoboszlai on the ball. So all the Ireland players sat off at the moment, trying to frustrate the Hungarians. Back, it's Orban to Zalai. Up to Kirkesh again. Receives it from Szoboszlai. And inside to Schaefer. And it's up to Dominik Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai goes back to number 4, Zalai. Zalai with it. That's Szoboszlai. Does back. It's the right-sided defender, Orban. They've had 57% of the ball. Nego's able to wriggle out of an attempted challenge by Liam Scales. Ball comes all the way back to Zalai. Zalai to Schaefer. Schaefer keeps dropping in to get on the ball. Does Andrew Schaefer, the UDM Berlin midfielder, making his 40th appearance today. Ball comes back to number 4, Zalai. Zalai with it. It's all the way back. Well, be socked forward, but should be headed out to the air by Jake O'Brien. The throw for Hungary. It's a decent ball that went forward and it's headed away. Hungary on the ball. Controlling it at the moment. There is Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is all the way back again to Andrei Schaefer. So there is Orban. Orban will just give it into Andres Schaefer. Schaefer will go to Attila Zalai. Zalai will go out to the right side. Nego. Nego will come inside. Here's Alex Choff. And again try and hook it forward to Daniel Lukats. And it's not going to get there. There it is. Ball will run through to Queven Kelleher. And there's a goal to tell you about in the game between Portugal and Armenia. Portugal have scored. And they lead 2-1. So as it stands, Portugal will top the green and will go and play next summer at the World Cup. Of course, that is something that you would expect a side there. It's just won the UEFA Nations League and a side that is of the quality of Portugal, but they have struggled to get through the World Cup qualifying process. As Hungary come down the right side. Cross goes in and it's a tap. And that's a great save by Queven Keller. It may have just hit him, so I'm not sure how much he knew about it. But Oyon Salai felt that he was going to put Hungary in the lead there. It was an excellent ball across. And it was attacked well by Roland Salai in the middle. And somehow it's Queven Keller who's just able to push the ball away with his chest. But that's an excellent opportunity for Marco Alessi's side. It's Hungary coming down the right side. The Guts will try and toss it in, but Torres Shea gets across and knocks it out. So it's going to be a throw for Hungary. Oh, Roland Salah, what an opportunity and what a save. It's not actually in his chest. It's a good save by Keller. He's able to get his hands up. It's good positioning. Roland Salah should have put Hungary back in front in this game. So it's just going to be a throw level with the 18-yard box from Loic Nego to take. We can tell you that Gonzalo Ramos has scored for Portugal. So they are 2-1 up at home against Armenia. So as it stands, Portugal top the group and Hungary will go into the playoffs as the second place team. Ireland will be left in third. So the throw goes forward by Nego, but it is played out for a goal kick. So it's Queven Kelleher who is going to take this goal kick, and we can tell you maybe a sucker punch for both of these sides. João Neves has got a third for Portugal, so now it is Portugal 3, Armenia 1, and João Neves has added a third. And that does look like they will be booking their spot to play in the USA, Mexico and Canada next summer, as the scores remain level here in Hungary. There's some movement. Nego will send it down the line towards Dominic Szoboszlai. There is Liam Scales who will play it inside, and it's going to be a throw for Hungary as Scales gets cross and just knocks it out of play. Save that was by Queven Keller, getting down low. It's Roland Salah just attempted from inside the 6-yard box. Kelleher was able to just push it away. Really goalkeeping by him. So ball goes forward. O'Shea tries to win it in the air. Pullable full kick forward. Szoboszlai will go to below it. Nego. And Szoboszlai with the ball. He comes all the way back. Now to the left side to Miloš Kerkez. There is Kerkez on the ball. And it's Salai who's now moved out to the left side. So he's not playing on the right side like he was before. It's Dominic Szoboszlai on the ball. Adol to Willie Orban. Now it's Andras Shaver. Shaver to Szoboszlai. It's ball out to his feet. And it's Salai to Shaver. 1-2 between them. Oh, it's Szoboszlai. Patient. But it will be hooked out to the left side. But O'Brien will go to Seamus Cole. And he's not had any touches in this game. Being knocked forward, headed by Salai. And it's picked up from a deep position from Dominic Szoboszlai. You can surge forward. He moves out to the left side to Roland Salai. Salai will play 1-2 Schaefer. It's going to be crossed in. It's going to be headed away by Jake O'Brien. So these header away, and then Josh Cullen is caught right on the edge of his own blocks. But at the moment, Ireland just happy to sit off. They've had only 33% off the possession. Hungary and have had 2 more shots. And nearly doubled the amount of passes. 1 more shot on target will feel that they are in control. So it's Queven Kelleher who will launch it forward. It's headed back and knock that down. It's going to go out for a throw. must have been opportunity for the Hungarians. So the referee, this Espen Esper, has told them where to take it from. And it goes to the right side. Now Ireland can take it up. Jason Lovely just tries to play 1-2 with Finn Azaz, but Azaz with a pull ball into him. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Queven Kelleher. Kelleher will go out to Jacob O'Brien, and O'Brien will hook it forward. It's been headed on and brought down by Dominic Sabozlai. You go back to Miloš Kerkez. Kerkez helped to Sabozlai. Sabozlai just keeping the ball ticking up for a moment. And it comes back into Sabozlai. This are just bringing it forward from a deep position. Steps into the opposition half. Now Sabozlai once again. Out to the left side. And it's with the left fullback, Miloš Kerkez. So the goal scored, Daniel Lukacs, a big delivery in. Queven Kelleher comes out to catch. He actually collides with his own player. Thankfully, but then Liam Scales was there and he was able to boot it away for Ireland. Troy Parrott just drugs lowered Nego down to the floor. Loco Russi's on the edge of his dugout, screaming at the referee because he's not happy with something. They're not happy with the way that Troy Parrott caught lowered Nego. It's soft. It's really soft. Or Nego just tripped himself on the floor. There's real contact between him or Troy Parrott, but Nego making the most of it. Rossi is asking for some sort of buck in here, but Parrott said, my eyes on the ball and hand may have done on your shoulder, but Nego just shook it himself on the floor, but a calculated move from him. So Queven Kelleher is just going to try and organise his side. It's Hungary going to go short with the free kick. Was out to Alex Chuck. He turns it in. It's headed away by Liam Scales. It's been sent back in, but Scales can head it in range once again. And now it's Finn Azaz on this left side. He's going to send it in behind Paul Chidozie or Bene. Or Bene can run at the Hungarian defence. It's inside the 18-yard box. He's already won one penalty. Comes back out. It's Finn Azaz on it. And Azaz just falls to his feet. And then it's a heavy touch taken by the goal scorer, Daniel Lukacs. And then go out for a throwing for Ireland in front of Marco Rossi. So it's Nathan Collins on the ball. He will go back across to Dara O'Shea. O'Shea will find Jason Malumdins. It comes into Josh Cullen, and Cullen will go all the way back to the Ipswich Town defender, Dara O'Shea. So majority of these players playing in the Premier League, but there are a couple that play in the Championship. So here, look at the Ireland starting to 11. 9 of the 11 play in England, and you have 5 of them play in the Premier League, mostly from a defensive point of view. But the captain, Nathan Collins, Jake O'Brien, Queven Kelleher, Seamus Coleman, and of course the deep midfielder Josh Cullen is the captain of Burnley. And then you do have 4 that play in the Championship, but are naturally perhaps seen as higher quality Championship players, like the likes of Southampton paid 12 million to bring Finn Azaz. Ipswich Town paid 12 million to bring Dara O'Shea to the Tractor Boys. And Jason Malumbi starts week in, week out for West Bromwich Albion. Of course, Chidozie Ogbene, who is on the books of Ipswich Town, but he's currently on loan at Sheffield United, we're struggling this season. And then Liam Scales, who today's playing as a left wing back, but is naturally left centre back for Celtic. So on the ball now is Miloš Kerkez. Kerkez with the big delivery in. It's controlled on the chest by Varga. And that is an absolutely outstanding finish by Miloš Kerkez. who placed it in to Barnabas Varga. And Varga, that is a staggering finish. And Hungary are back in front now. 8 runs aboard on Rossi's side. And as he stands, Hungary are going to take the playoff spots. It's Barnabas Varga with the most ridiculous finish, controlling on his chest, just inside the 18-yard box. His touch takes him outside of it. And then whilst he's inside, he's able to swivel, turn, and slam it into the top corner of their start man. Barnabas Varga scores his 12th goal for his national team. And that is an outstanding finish, straight into the top corner. Absolutely no chance for EuropeQualification. It's such an audacious effort by him, but Barnabas Varga puts Hungary in a 2-1 lead here. 38 minutes played. It's Hungary 2, the Republic of Ireland 1. Wow. What a finish by Barnabas Varga. Brilliant ball across by Milos Kerkez. And then just a wonderful control on his chest by Barnabas Varga, who was just able to touch it down, spin, and slam it into the top corner. Once again, high near how Crimson side have work to do as they find themselves behind, and in truth probably deserve to be behind in the game because Hungary have been the better of the two teams. So it goes out to the right side with Seamus Cullen. It comes inside to Josh Cullen. For Parrott will go back to Molumby. Molumby can stretch out to Dara O'Shea. He's pushed forward as the left centre-back. Goes inside, then back out, and there was a cross to Jacob. Give it out to Seamus Coleman. Coleman is able to open his body up. Comes all the way back and forward. Ireland is trying to engineer an attacking move at Emsbury. Going to the 40th minute now. They should build up by Ireland. They're spelling the ball that we've seen for quite a while, that's fair to say. I tell you that Portugal are now 4-1 up in their game, so they almost certainly have secured their spot in the World Cup next summer. Despite being pegged back quite early on in the game, but João Neves, he's got his second goal of the game, and Portugal have found themselves 4-1 in front. So it does certainly look like Portugal has secured their spot, and at the moment Hungary will take the playoff spot, and Republic of Ireland will be left doing nothing next summer. So Seamus Coleman with the ball in his hands, he will launch it towards Josh Cullen. He will go all the way back to Jake O'Brien. Brian to Dara O'Shea. Now Shea will go all the way back to Nathan Collins. Collins goes out to the right side. It's now on the ball. Goes back across to Dara O'Shea. They're just playing it around within the 3 central defenders. It's Dara O'Shea. Back to Nathan Collins. Nathan Collins to O'Shea. And O'Shea will try and switch it out to the right side. Coleman will head it inside to Chidozie Obene. Obene will deliver it in. Troy Parrott attacks it. It's headed away by Orban. And then there's just a collision on the edge of the box. There's 3 players down. I think 2 of them are holding their head. One of them is holding his knee. Almighty collision. Daniel Lukat is one of the players down there. Andrew Shaver as well. So is Dara O'Shea, and he's taking a big elbow to the face by Andrew Shaver. So the medical staff are quickly Cologne. There's 3 players are down. Heine Hallgrimsson is now sat down. Marco Retzi is stood up a little bit worried that 2 of his players are down there. Stadnall and Lukat gave Hungary the lead in the game. There is such a close offside call. A great delivery in by Dominik Sabozwai. That is how Hungary took the lead. And then not too long after, Chidozie Ogbene was fouled by Attila Zalai. And spot kick was given after a VAR check. And Troy Parrott was able to score from the spot, which gave Ireland the equaliser in the game. But then it was just an unbelievable finish by Barnabas Varga to put Hungary in a 2-1 lead. And it's a deserved lead in this game. They are the better of the 2 teams at the moment. And in the other game, Portugal are 4-1 up against Armenia. Ronaldo Veda gave them the lead. It was Eduard Spetezana got a goal back for the Armenians, but then Gonzalo Ramos made it 2-1, and João Neves scored a brace. So we are back in point. Thor Shea and Andras Schaefer set to go off the pitch and have been invited back on by the referee. So it does out to the right side now. One side, the Ferencváros Stadium here in Budapest. The FIFA ranking is suggests that Hungary should win this game. They're 37th in the world rankings. Ireland are down in 62nd. Of course, Hungary did actually play in the last major international tournament in the European Championships. So it's Nathan Collins goes out to the right side to Jacob Ryan. It's put forward and now Chidozie Ogbene will race down the right side. It comes to Seamus Coleman. Coleman out to Ogbene. Bene is going to deliver it in. It's going to be cleared away by Dominik Sabozwai. Controlled down by Jason Malumbi. Here is Collins. He play 1-2. And now it's Finazaz on the spin, the turn. He's able to move it out to Ogbene. Ogbene will send it down the right side. It's Seamus Coleman. Coleman is caught by an Hungarian player down there. And quite quickly, Rowan Savai is complaining. Made his way over to the assistant referee to complain. But it's going to be a wide free kick opportunity for Ireland. Darren's complaining because they felt that the ball came off the hand of Jason Malumbi in the build-up down there. But Seamus Coleman just went down a little bit too easily. There is going to be delivery almost like a corner on that right side. We're into 5 additional minutes at the end of this first half. So it's Josh Horn who is stood out for the free kick. It's packed out 18-yard butts. It's going to be a delivery towards the far post. And the free kick is actually going to be given because I believe Nathan Collins was just wrestling with a man in red down there. And the referee has spotted a foul, so we'll give a free kick. And Collins just took his man down to the forward. That he was also being grappled, and then Collins, the Ireland captain, just couldn't bother with it. Chucked him to the floor. Ball nose forward. It's going to be headed by Cullen. It's a good header forward. And then there's an opportunity for Hungary to maybe break away, but Scales will receive it from Cullen. It's now Hungary who will push forward. Flooding down out to the right side. It'll be a delivery in. Collins is able to hook it away, and Queven Callaghan will come and collect it. It's a good catch, and then he'll roll it out to the right side. I can tell you that Portugal have had a penalty awarded to them. And Portugal are now 5-1 up. Bruno Fernandes has put them 5-1 Portugal. Yes, they are going to be playing in the World Cup next summer. We have just received our first yellow card of the game. And it goes to Attila Zalai. He's on a bit of a nightmare of a game today, isn't he? They gave away the penalty, made a couple of errors in the game, and then Italy Zard getting a bit too tight to Chidoze Ogbene, and he is the first player in Mr. Espen Eskas book. As we are into the final 2 minutes of additional time now. So Josh Cohen stood over the free kick on that wide right side. It's going to be delivered in. It's headed away by Lukacs. It was out to Fidesz. He's going to send in a delivery to the far post, and it's Jacob Ryan who puts it over the bar. He was having to contend with a couple of Hungarian players who were grappling with him down there. O'Brien has put his opportunity over the bar. Ireland can't believe it. They thought they had well worked a routine there to get back into the game. Does look like it's going to be a big second period for the Irish side. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick to be taken by Dennis Dubing. Should be headed out to the air by Nathan Collins. And it will go up towards Chidozie Ogbene. So he tackled by his own player, Jason Malumbi. Goes out to the right side. Coleman tries to cross it in, and it's blocked off by the Merseysider, Dominic Szoboszlai. And then those two just had a fair few words to say to each other. Those two renewing their rivalry from their club affinities at Liverpool and Everton. It is going to be a throw level with the 18-yard box. Jacob Ryan is preparing to deliver it in. Ryan will go all the way back, and the referee's actually just going to stop it because really Orban of RB Leipzig was down there and has complained that he was took to the floor by Doros Shea whilst he did have his shirt tucked in. The kick was given. So level of the 18-yard box. It's going to be a delivery in. So it's going to be a one throw in. It's going to be headed away by Salah. Going to come out to an Irish player to strike on the hard volley. But he sends it over the bar, and Finn Azaz's effort goes sailing over the crossbar. And it does look like we're going to go into the half-time break with Hungary leading in this game. It's going to be a goal kick for Denis Debush to take 60 minutes played in this game. Dennis Debush will send it forward, and the referee will blow his half-time whistle. So, at half-time, Hungary lead via Daniel Lukacs and Barnabas Vargas' goal. Troy Parrott in between those two, scored from the spot, but it's Hungary. was caught inside the 18-yard box, which meant that Troy Parrott stalled from the spot. But then, about 25 minutes later, it was an unbelievable finish on the half volley by Barnabas Varga to give Hungary a 2-1 lead. Just come into the second half, and Milos Kerkez has just dived over the leg of Seamus Coleman. Straight away, Coleman and O'Bene made the Pluto referee Espenaskas to say it's absolutely not a foul. Kerkez has jumped over me, but the referee has fallen for it, and Milos Kerkez was able to dupe the referee. Really want to see that. Kerkez just Koya dive. If it was a penalty that was awarded, it would have been overturned. But Hungary may take advantage of that here because Dominic Szoboszlai is standing over the free kick, level with the 18-yard box. Ball to be delivered in, headed away, and out for a goal kicked. And Ireland will be very thankful that they did not concede from that one. Just came off the head of the goal scorer Daniel Lucas. Also, one change to tell you about at half-time. We have seen Jake O'Brien of Everton go off, and it's Ryan Manning of Southampton who has come on. This is an attacking change because Ryan Manning is naturally a left wing-back, so he will go and play at left wing-back. And Liam Scales will tuck it as one of the three central defenders now. So Jake O'Brien has made his way off the pitch. And it's going to be a free kick for Hungary from a deep position. Dominic Szoboszlai is stood over it. He is just raising his left arm in the air. He's on the halfway line. He will knock it forward. And it goes all the way out for a goal kick. As Benno Lucas is making the point now that he thought that it came off the head of Ryan Manning, but the official not budging. So it's going to be a goal kick for Ireland. So just getting the ball set as it goes short to Caoimhin Kelleher. Kelleher will knock it forward. It's headed in the air by Willie Orban. Now Seamus Coleman, who is caught by number 20, Roland Salah. Coleman gets up to his feet and straight away confronts Roland Salah. Salah just walking away from him, not listening to what Coleman has to say. But the 37-year-old's really not happy with the foul that went in there. It's going to be a free kick. Cohen stood over the free kick here, just inside the Hungary half. So ball goes in, and it's headed in across. It's Troy Parrott controls it at his chest, but he's unable to get a clear strike at goal, and Hungary are able to clear. It's Holland will send it back into a packed area, but it's going away by Kerkez. Cohen will go all the way back to Seamus Coleman, and he slits before clearing the ball. It's poor cross in, it's headed by Schaefer, and it'll go out for a throw for Hungary. It's been saved nicely by Troy Parrott inside the 18-yard box. He spun and turned, but as I said, he was unable to get a clean strike on goal, and it was eventually cleared away by Hungary. Ball goes forward. It's to be headed by Nathan Collins, and it's to be headed forward out for Loic Nego. Nego will pick up the ball. For it back. It's Zalai with it. Zalai to Orban. Now Kerkez went down the left side. To those Epop Bene just catching Kerkez. Bene just complaining. But foul was given. And it's Kerkez who went down the left side. And Hungary on the ball. They will go all the way back, then at the hooked forward, and it's Nathan Collins who headed centrally. Send it out to the right side. And the ball now. It's a closh to Milos Kerkez. Perkesh inside to Varga, trying to pull it across. And Varga feels like he was shoved to the ground by Nathan Collins, but leave it. Come off there. Hungarian player, and they could pose as mentioned that point that it's come off in before the law went out. So, Breven Kelleher will take the goal kick. He sends it long up towards Chiedozie Ogbene. Ogbene will knock it forward, and then Ogbene actually tries to run onto it himself, and he just pulls up, and its hamstring is completely done. You can tell by the way that Ogbene was running there that he's going to have to call off. He just completely pulled up. And the medical staff for Ireland all on now to see to the Sheffield United winger, but just put ball forward. Ogbene was trying to get there, and then you could see straight away he just went straight to the back of his hamstring and held on to it, and you could see the pain on his face as Deresh Debouf was able to get out and collect the ball. And it is Adam Ida who is getting stripped and ready to come on. The man that now plays in the English Championship with Swansea City after a spell in Scotland with Celtic. Ogbene has now sat down. He's had a good game today. He won the penalty for Ireland, of course, as he was fouled by Attila Zalai. And it does look like Chiedozie Ogbene is going to have to come off here for Republic of Ireland, make his way off the pit. And Adam Ida is speaking to the Ireland assistant manager, John O'Shea. It does look like Adam Ida is going to come on. So Ida is on for his 36th appearance. He'll be looking to add to his goal contributions of 6 goals scored. Well, the 24-year-old who hasn't been trusted with any starts in the World Cup qualifiers, but he's going to come on for Chiedozie Ogbene. He's been a man that Heine Halgrinson has relied on. Does look like Adam Ida is going to lead the line, and now Troy Parrott will play as one of the attacking midfielders alongside Finn Azaz. So Hungary are able to belt the ball down the right side. It goes up towards Lucas. Now Salai on the ball. Only Hungary rushing forward down the right side. It's Alex Choff, but he rubs into Nathan Collins. Collins to Scales, but they'll give it away. And Hungary try to play it centrally. Dominic Szoboszlai takes it past Troy Parrott. Here is Szoboszlai out to number 11. Milos Kerkez goes back into Szoboszlai. It's going to shoot from distance. Blocked off well by Josh Cullen. Now out to the right side with Loid Nega. Nega will deliver it in. Back across, and Coleman tries to clear it away. You say that there was an offside in there. Clearly not, according to the set of officials, because it's going to be a throw for Hungary, level with the 18-yard box. You tell you the Portugal on now 6-1 up. Bruno Fernandes has got his second goal of the game. So Ronaldo Veiga, Gonzalo Ramos, and then 2 braces for João Neves and Bruno Fernandes will send Portugal into the World Cup next summer. So this game is battling for the playoffs, but let's not forget Ireland need to win this game if they want to be at the World Cup next summer. A draw would not be good enough. A point here for Hungary would see them take second place. But here is Szoboszlai, wonderful feat, able to pull it back, and it is played away by Troy Parrott. All of the Ireland players back within the 30-yard radius of their goal. Ball will be cleared away, and then Troy Parrott will take a heavy touch, and it goes out for a Hungary throw. So Parrott just complaining about something. Wonderful feat shown by Dominic Szoboszlai, who was able to just dance through the Ireland team, and were able to clear it away. So with it again as it goes all the way back to their goalkeeper, Deresh Debouf. We're 10 minutes into this game now, into this second half. Milos Kerkez heads it down. Rowan Salai will come forward here. Fantastic opportunity in that first half. Is in behind to Lucas. Lucas is there. He just rubs it out of play. He had the Ireland captain, Nathan Collins, who was timed to win throughout. And then Daniel Lukash just runs it out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for Caoimhin Kelleher, who will go over to collect the ball with the man in all blue. Just attacking down the left side, trying to break forward. So say Collins was the closest man to him. Now it's Doro Shea who will step forward with the ball. Shea will come forward. Goes out to the left side. Perkins to Jason Malumbi. Malumbi will play a central ball. It'll be shifted out to the left side. It's Malumbi to Josh Cullen. They should build up again. Nathan Collins will look to switch it. Now Turkish will head it forward. Roland Salai will get there. And then out to Miloš Kirkesh. Kirkesh on the ball, takes a heavy touch. And Roland Salai will move it back. Head snapped out, and it'll be a throw. Kirkesh comes over to pick it up. Will launch it forward. And Ireland back with it. Just goes in behind for Adam Ida. There's an opportunity here for Ida. Ida has held his line down. Adam Ida has equalised the Republic of Ireland, but he has been denied by the assistant referee's flag. Of course, it will be checked. Leave it much tight, but it will be checked by VAR. It was a wonderful finish over the top of the goalkeeper by Adam Ida. It has been confirmed by VAR, but the goal will not count, and it remains Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 1. So Loet Nego, the right fullback, tries to send it down the line. Ryan Manning will deflect it out for a 4-4 Hungary. So the ball does go forward, and it's all the way back and to the goalkeeper, Caoimhin Kelleher. Kelleher will go one ball forward. He headed by Sabozlai. Cullen finds Troy Parrott. Troy Parrott looks up, looks around for his options. Miloš Kirkesh just runs into the back of him, and then it's great challenge going in by Loet Nego. And Aranida will go and put pressure on Denesh to boost. This ball will be cleared up. Collins thinks he's fouled from behind. He is. Through a plit back, he's deeming that Dano Luquets has caught him. And now it's Ryan Manning going down the left side. So Manning with the ball. Just carry it forward. Tries to slot it down to the right side. It's going to be touched down by Josh Cullen, in fact. Cullen tries to switch the ball. This time headed by Loet Nego, and then Barnabas Varga, he can pick it up. Here is Varga. He's looking around for his options. Parker will go back. And there is the midfielder, Schaefer. Schaefer up Kirkesh. Now they're breaking forward, and number 20, Roland Salah, who gets a strike in, but it's blocked off by Seamus Coleman. And then, I believe it comes off a Hungarian play, comes off Kirkesh, I think. He does look to be efficient. He's asking how does that put off me, but decision has been given. Good block by Seamus Coleman, just got his leg there ahead of him. And we're going to see a couple substitutions come up now. So it's Jason Malumbi who's making his way off, the West Bromwich Albion midfielder. So is Seamus Coleman. He backed up well down that right-hand side. He's had a good defensive performance at least. And the two substitutes coming on. So first of all, we're on for Seamus Coleman. I like change because it's Festi Ebersegli, who you may remember from his days with Derby County. He's currently playing in Turkey with Istanbul Başakşehir. He's on for his 12th international appearance. And then there is also a debut for Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny, who recently, the 22-year-old, has been trusted with starts for Celtic in the SPL. He's got 4 goals and 3 starts as the former Sligo Rovers forward, joined Celtic for £128,000, and he is on for his Jadies. It's another striker coming up, who wears the number 9 shirt, does Johnny Kenny. And we'll try and work out what that means, because now Ireland are playing with 3 recognised strikers. And we'll see whether it's a change of shape. Looks like it's going to be Kenny and Parrott playing as the 2 10s behind Adam Igida. There's a real workhorse, he's Johnny Kenny. That's something that the Celtic fans have really enjoyed ever since he's been integrated into the starting 11 at Celtic, that he's so willing to work really, really hard. So ball goes over the top and out to the right-hand side. It's touched down by the goal scorer, Daniel Lukacs. He tries to cross it in. It'll be cleared away by Liam Scales. And then goes back for Scales, who clearing away on the second attempt. So Hungary still with it in the island half. It's a player down injured at the moment. It's Sabozlai. She's going to knock it out of play. The referee, she's going to come over to check on Andreas Schaefer, who's down. Holding his shin pad. He's complaining that he received a nasty challenge from Finis Azorth. Oh, he's caught him high. He's caught him high on the shin. Just get to the ball first, then kicks free and hits his shin pad. I wonder whether VAR are having a look at this one. There is going to be a substitute in the break of play for Hungary. So it's Daniel Lukacs who got the opening goal of this game. The Puskas Academia player is coming off, and coming on for him is Callum Styles, who plays in England in the English Championship with West Bromwich Albion. He used to play for Barnsley. A like-for-like change at the winger. Callum Styles coming off, and also the man that just got injured, Andrei Schaefer, is making his way off, the Union Berlin midfielder. He's taking in the midfield. He's had an impressive performance, to be fair. And coming on for him is the Hungarian number 5, who is Bence Otvos. So Bence Otvos, friend the number 5 shirt. He is 27 years of age. He has made 2 substitute appearances, accumulating 65 minutes of action. He plays his club football here in Hungary with Veris Veros. He joined them this summer from Paxi. Comes on for his 3rd international appearance for Hungary is Bence Otvos. It's a defensive change bringing him on. Essentially Hungary go into a back 5 because Otvos can play as a central defender, but can also play as a deep midfielder. So maybe we're going to see him play as a deep line playmaker, just like Andreas Schaefer was playing alongside Dominic Sabozlai. They are the first substitutes that Marco Rossi has made. We're in the final 25 minutes now. It still remains Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 1. So it's Queven Kelleher. He's going to go short to Liam Scales. He's going to send it across to Nathan Hollins. Hollins on the ball will then come back, receives it from Liam Scales. It's Festi Ebestelli who will try and bring it down. Those Perkesh will get across and knock it out of play for a 4-0. So Einar Hallgrimsson is the edge of his dugout. Watch out for his side. True renovated as Festi Ebestelli will just knock it on. It's going to be headed forward towards Adamida, who tries to bring it down. It goes out of play out for a 4-0 level. There's about 20 yards out. Festi Ebestelli is going to take the throw. So Ebestelli just getting ready to send it in. Waiting the ball to come in. It's going to be launched all the way back to Ryan Manning. Manning will deliver to the far post. There is Collins. He can send it back across, but Lloyd Nego is able to head it away. And now Colin Stiles tries to link up with Barnabas Varga. Stiles tries to get there, but it's Ryan Manning who chops it away from him. And now it's out to Ebersele. Ebersele out to Dara O'Shea. And Shea back to Zaz. Zaz with the delivery is attacked well by Adam Ida. And the dude heads it over the bar. Jaime Halgrimsson happy with that attack from Ireland. He's telling them to have a little bit more urgency. It was a decent delivery in by Zaz. And it was met by Adam Ida, but he heads over the bar for his side. And then De Bruce was able to cultivate see that one over the bar. So he's going to take the goal kick for his team. Preparing to send it forward, and it's all yellow goalkeeper kit. Will be knocked all the way forward, and it's very for Liam Scales. And Scales will go back to Queven Kelleher. Kelleher will go to Scales. Scales all the way up towards Adam Peder. And it's headed away. And that cross. And I can tell you, the Portugal have been awarded another penalty, so they got the opportunity to go 7-1 in front. As the ball goes very up towards Liam Scales, who catches a Hungarian player there, and he's going to be the first Ireland player in the book. Is the Celtic defender. He's complaining and protesting that he got the ball. I'll see it back on the replay and be able to tell you whether that's right, but Liam Scales, just second player of the game, is going to the referee's notepad. Just a late challenge going in on Barnabas Varga. Still a wonderful goal for the second one. Just a slightly late challenge going in. As he caught the man down there. So it's going to be a deep free kick. Queven Kelleher just trying to organise his side. On the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball comes in, it's headed. It's headed centrally into the hands of Queven Kelleher, and the Brentford goalkeeper is able to pick it up. Kelleher sends it forward. It's a poor kick, and he'll go all the way through to the Ferencváros goalkeeper. Then De Bruce. Ferencváros, of course, managed by Republic of Ireland legend Robbie Keane. He has been linked with the vacant Celtic job recently. And Robbie Keane is the manager of Ferencváros, who are one of the giants there in Hungary. We'll be watching on to now. I wonder whether he's actually in the stands. As Manning will deliver it to him. It's headed away by Attila Zala. We can tell you that Bruno Fernandes has got a hat-trick, so it's now Portugal 7, Armenia 1. So it has been an absolute rout in that game. It's still tight as anything here. 20 minutes left. It's Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 1. So it's Ryan Manning with the ball out on the left side. It's going to send in a left-footed cross instead of ball toughen out for a throw. So here is Nathan Collins. He will go to Liam Scales. Scales will give it into Zaz. He will move it out back to Dara O'Shea. The party in the stands. All the Hungarian supporters jumping up and down, making really good noise. Really good atmosphere. Goes out to the left side. It's Oloit Nego. Nego will knock it down the right side. It steps in and Squares it away, doesn't leave Scales. Ryan Manning with the ball. He's caught. And now it's Hungary who will try and come forward. It was back to Nego. And Nego will go all the way back to Willie Orban. Orban to Attila Zelai. Zelai was on down the left side, and it's Daros J who will move it back to the captain, Nathan Collins. Collins across to Josh Cullen, and Cullen is caught. They're going to get up with it quickly. Cullen is essentially into Finazaz. Is out to Cullen. Cullen will bit to Finazaz. Is played in a much deeper position. As it comes forward, Trent Parrott is dropping deep to get on there. He thinks he's caught, but gives the ball away cheaply. Loredny Negar, because it's Talon Styles. Now it's Bedche Opvos. Opvosing to Salari. And with that to Loredny Negar. But they're trying to send it down the road side, but it's Finazaz. It's back to Nathan Collins. Now it's Dara of Shea. Step forward with the ball. And Shea out to Liam Scales. Liam Scales sends it forward, but Benche Opvos is able to get across. He had a good touch in it. Now it's in behind for Adam Eder. Eder sends it back for Parrott, and that is awful from Troy Parrott. It's a complete air shot. And in fact, the assistant referee on this near side does end up raising his flag, and I think Adam Eder is the man that is deemed to have gone a little bit too barely. An awful strike kick goal from Troy Parrott. A complete air shot. Just sleep like Nisi on the ball. So it's Dinesh Dabuch who will get forward. Pretty headed down towards Barnabas Varga, but Dara Shea is able to get across and head it forward for his team. It's midfield now. Finazez cheaply gives the ball away. It's Domit Sabozlai who's going to surge forward with it now. It does go into a forward area. Comes out to number 20, Roland Salai. Roland Salai moves it all the way back to Attila Zalai. And it's Festi Ebeselli who could pick it up. See him get forward yet. Has sent the ball into Cullen. Cullen to Azaz, but then Azaz loses control of it. And now it's Connor Styles going forward. Styles to Varga. Varga with the chance. And it's a great tackle going in by the Island captain, Nathan Collins. Then William Stales is able to clear it away. Barnabas Varga, another fault that he should have done much better there. Should have put Hungary 3-1 in front, but it's an excellent tackle. In fact, it's an excellent tackle from Liam Scales, putting his body on the line. A brilliant stitch tackle going in. And Barnabas Varga will be desperately disappointed. So ball goes down the left channel for Adam Eder to bring down then. Adam Eder. Spencer Opvos is the closest player to him. Comes back to Finazans. Cullen. Cullen with it. Then back again. It's to be delivered in, but Dominic Sabozlai is going to get there, and Sabozlai will try and come forward with it. There's that to Opvos. Opvos up towards Barnabas Varga, but it's going to run all the way through to Nathan Collins. Collins is caught, but referee doesn't think he's fouled. Roland Salah is going forward, and that is an immaculate save by Queven Kelleher. Just chicks it over the bar. It's really good perseverance by Roland Salah, and Nathan Collins chucked himself to the floor. I don't think there's a foul there, and Salah from a difficult angle tries to beat Queven Kelleher at the near post. That is a really good stop by the Brentford goalkeeper. Fingertip save to push it over the crossbar and into the home supporters. Nathan Collins is adamant that he was fouled, but I don't think he was. There may have been a little coip on him, but he's tried to be really dramatic with the way that he's gone down. And there's now going to be a substitute for Marco Wessy's side, as it's Alex Toth who is making his way off the pitch. Toth, the 20-year-old, who gets his standing ovation. And coming on for him, there's Ben the Goose Baller. And the Goose Baller plays his pub football in Austria with Rapid Vienna. Is on for his 33rd appearance for the national side. So a final quarter of an hour to go here. It's Dominic Szoboszlai to take the corner. Szoboszlai with the corner is headed, and he's only headed 82. The chest of Caoimhin Kelleher, and it's comfortable for him to collect. But the Spy Islandians are in this game. The majority of the play has come away of Hungary. They have been the better of the two teams. And for me, with 76 minutes played, it would be fair for Hungary to put their spot in the playoffs, because I don't think Republic of Ireland have done enough today. Despite an excellent performance, of course, against Portugal during midweek, it will result in a disappointing World Cup qualifying campaign to see them come third out of fourth as it stands. But it's going to be a long throw opportunity for Festi Eversele, so he will launch it in. It's going to be headed away and then booted out by Callum Styles. Josh Cohen is going to try and bring it down, as they're going to try and bring some late drama in the game now. They race forward, and it's Cohen who has to bring down the Hungarian player, and he stops a promising attack. And yeah, who's going to see what he was doing? It's Roland Salai. Who just was grabbed hold of by shorts, actually. So Cohen has picked up the yellow card, just the second Ireland player to go in the referee's notes. Now they're coming down the right side. Here is Ben de Cruz Boller. Boller will send it all the way across. And Keller shuts them out, gets his hands ready. He's had a good game today as the Ireland goalkeeper. They had to rely on him at times, of course. On Thursday night, they had to rely on him against Portugal. But that is good goalkeeping by Caoimhin Kelleher, who's able to jar down to his right side and collect the ball. So Ireland are committing more men forward. Are now going to have to try and send the ball forward. It's touched down, and it's Callum Styles. Styles will go out to the right side. Styles forward in behind. There is Barnabas Varga, but when Nathan Collins is there to block him off, it's now out to right wing back Festi Eversele. Eversele will send an inside ball. Now it's Ryan Manning who's going to come forward with it. Cullen out to Festi Eversele. Eversele comes up down the right side with the ball. It's a great tackle that goes in by Milos Kerkez. Read it really well, knew exactly what Festi Eversele wanted to do. But Ireland know what they need to do now. They are 2-1 down. They need a goal from somewhere. It's Vin Assaz. He's going to play it forward. Josh Cohen, who touches it, goes back into Vin Assaz, who knocked it over the top. There is Troy Parrott, and that is a clean, calm, collected finish by Troy Parrott, who's just able to dink it over the next bunch. And Republic of Ireland have got a goal back in this game. There's Troy Parrott for his fourth goal in 2 games. And with it 10 minutes remaining now. All those boys in Queen are starting to believe that they might be able to belt themselves a spot in the playoffs. You can all of a sudden feel the collective tension inside the ground as Troy Parrott just got on the end of a delicate dink from Finn Azaz. It was nicely touched out by Troy Parrott, and then he himself was able to just send the crisp dink over Denis Dobinch. And Republic of Ireland have equalised. 80 minutes on the clock. It's Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 2. Troy Parrott with a praise. And we have now got 10 minutes remaining. This is going to be a real exciting finish to the game. There has been a substitute in the stoppage, as Jack Taylor of Ipswich Town has called on. So Jack Taylor, the Ipswich Town midfielder, will be looking to make the difference here. Bring to confirmation if Henry's come on for it. It's come on for Josh Cullen, who has just picked up the yellow card, so that's made it the thinking of Hania Halgrimensson. It was Hungary and came forward, and it was a great challenge that went in by Dara O'Shea, who was able to knock it out for a corner. So now Marco Resi, they're going to commit as many men forward as they can. It's Dominic Szoboszlai, who stood out in the corner here in the 82nd minute. It's a ball that goes forward, and it's headed away by Adam Ida. It's going to be another call-out opportunity for Hungary. So Marco Rossi on the edge of his dugout, watching on, as it's Dominic Szoboszlai to deliver towards the near post, goes back out to the far post. Now lowered Nego out to the right side. It'll be the delivery that comes all the way in. It's going to be an awkward one. Pollard is competing for it. Johnny Kenny tries to clear it away. It's just about kept in play, and it's cleared all the way up to below it Nego. So Nego is able to turn and go back to his goalkeeper. It's not forward. Dominic Szoboszlai is able to touch it down. Szoboszlai up against Dara O'Shea. The good feet shown by the Hungary captain. It's now Rowan Selai on the ball. It's going to be a delivery here by Szoboszlai, headed away by Liam Scales. And now it's Fid Azaz is going to race forward with the ball. Fid Azaz is going to launch it in behind. There is the central defender, Adam Selai, who's able to just head it away. So now going forward with it, it's Adam Ida who controls it on the edge of the box. Hungary are able to come away with it, and Adam Ida just shuts himself down to try and win the ball, and he commits the foul. So as it stands, Ireland will be heading out despite that late goal. They need to find a winner from somewhere. Will they be able to find their winner from somewhere? So it's a free kick. It's going to be Salah who will send it forward. It's going to be headed by Dara O'Shea. And then Finn Azaz will clear it forward. It's going to be headed forward by Dominic Szoboszlai. And Thomas Stales is fouled by Jack Taylor, who just came on as a substitute for Josh Cullen. So it's Dominic Szoboszlai who has put the ball down. And he is going to take the free kick from a central position. He lodges it forward. It's a decent lodge. It comes off the head of Adam Ida once again. He showed real bit defensive work right down there, and he goes out for a corner on that far side. 7th corner of the game now. So Queven Kelleher just trying to get his side organised down there. Hungary going to take their time. So Szoboszlai to deliver. 85 minutes on the clock. Raises the left arm in the air. He sends it in. Headed away by Troy Parry to come out for a strike from distance. It's blocked off. Ireland tried to move the ball away. Johnny Kenny will launch it up to Festi Eberselli. Here is Eberselli coming forward. Well, it's Benche Otvos. He'll just send it back to Dennis Debus. Debus will send it forward. Jack Taylor will pick it up in the middle of the park. Here is Taylor. He is intercepted. Now Varga sends it out to Ryan Manning. Manning will go all the way back, and then they launch it forward. And now it is Hungary with it. Dominik Szoboszlai to Roland Salad. Marco Rossi animated down in the dugout. Sits Szoboszlai inside the box now. Szoboszlai with a strike. And that is a brilliant save by Caoimhin Kelleher. Really good save by Dominik Szoboszlai. Can't believe it. He's got him bad there. And he knows that goal would secure themselves a spot in the World Cup playoffs. But his former teammate Caoimhin Kelleher was well matched to it and was able to push the ball away. There's going to be another corner. And well, Hungary will be so disappointed. Not only if they draw this game, or lose this game, should I say, but if they draw this game, because they have been much the better side. Caoimhin Kelleher has probably, over the Troy Parrott, I must say, has probably been Ireland's best player. He's made some really good stops. But Hungary have been the better of the two sides, and most of their attacks have come through their captain, Dominik Szoboszlai, who stood over the free kick at the corner now. It comes in, and it's headed over the bar by Willie Allback. So Hungary, who had 17 shots at goal, 7 on target. Ireland have had 8 shots on goal, 3 on target. They have been the better side, have Hungary. It's going to be a goal kick for Caoimhin Kelleher. Despite picking the ball out of the back of net on 2 of the occasions, it's had a really good performance today. This ball goes out to the left side, and it's going to be a free kick now for Republic of Ireland. It's Ryan Manning who just brought down by Bendigus Bola. Just flattering into the back of Ryan Manning. Instead, the wide free kick opportunity for the Republic of Ireland. So it's Ryan Manning who has popped the ball down, and he is preparing to send it in down this wide west side. It's a decent cross in. Szoboszlai gets his head to it. He's going to fall out the door. Shades going off the line. There was a Hungarian player there. I think it was Benjay Oldfoster who was back on the line. There was O'Shea who tries to send it back across. It looked like it's going to hit the side netting, but it is cleared away. So now it's Jack Taylor's going to deliver it to the far side. It's Neo who will head it away. Adamina will keep it alive. Comes back to Ryan Manning. Manning with the delivery comes out. It's Festi Epicelli who just tries to link up with a Hungarian player there. He gives it away, and Roland Salai is run away with the ball, and it's Epicelli who captures him. And the Istanbul Basakir wing back goes into a referee's notepad and joins William Scales and Josh Cullen as being told off by the referee. They were just breaking away there, and it's a clumsy challenge by Festi Epicelli, and that allows Hungary to take a little bit of time over this free kick as the scores remain level, which means, as it stands, Hungary will take the playoff spot. Republic of Ireland will head out. It's too soon in this game. So the Portugal have got an 8th goal, and it's a hat-trick for João Neves. So it's Portugal 8, Barbados 1. So they have put rest to any doubts they wouldn't be playing in the World Cup next summer. And just as I say that, they've got a 9th goal. So Portugal lead 9 goals to 1 in their game. So Portugal will top the group. As it stands, Hungary will finish 2nd, and Ireland will have to settle the place ball. Out of Hungary in 3rd place. Hits from Cisco Conceição, who has got a 9th for Portugal. So we're about to find out how much additional time we've got left. It's Denis the Bush is going to send the free kick forward. It's going to run all the way through to Caoimhin Kelleher. Now it's Nathan Collins going forward. Collins finds Finn Azez. He's been dropped as one of these deeper midfielders, but his length of passing can beat show here. He's trying pan with a shot, and what a save by Denis de Bush. We're defined. Got in it. Play continues. It's Finn Azez with the press, headed away. It's now Jack Taylor on the ball. Taylor finds Festi Ebiseli. Did skill show by him. Ebiseli with the cross in. Headed away by Otvos. Towards Barnabas Varga. Varga's going to come forward with the ball. He gives it away. Taylor finds Ebiseli. Ebiseli's able to change his shape. And they give it to Liam Scales. Scales to Fidazaz. Fidazaz to Ryan Manning. Manning with the delivery out to his far side. It'll be controlled by the Saley. Saley will attempt to cross it, but they blocked off. The Saley can out try and run at the Hungary left back. Miloš Kirkis, what a tackle that is, going in by him. It's going to be a called out for the Republic of Ireland. But what a ball forward by Azaz. Troy Parrott with the opportunity. And what a save with his right forearm by Denis Dabirov. That is eternally remarkable save by him. So it's a free kick to come in. It's headed away. We're into the final few minutes now. It's back out to Ryan Manning. Manning gets tackled by Dominic Sabozlai. 92 minutes played. Hungary hanging on for that playoff spot at the moment. They're going to make final two substitutes. Michael Rossi speaking to those two substitutes down there. So it is going to see Roland Salah come off. He has worked really hard down both sides today. A really good performance by him. And coming on for him is Damir Redzic. So Damir Redzic, who is 22 years of age, is yet to feature for them during the World Cup qualifiers, but what a season he's having with DAC 1904. He's got 7 goals in 13 games for the Slovakian side, DAC 1904. He's recently signed for that after having an 11 spell for them, and it's actually his debut for Damir Redzic, who's debut coming in the final few minutes here as the other substitute sees under 2 come on for Hungary. Atelier Mopsi is on. Atelier Mopsi, who is 25 years of age. He played in the last game against Republic of Ireland. He got 23 minutes of action that game. Only minutes in the World Cup qualifiers so far. So 25-year-old Atelier Mopsi is on. He plays his club football in Turkey with Kaykor Rizapor. He is on for just his 3rd international appearance for Hungary. But Mopsi is the fullback who's come on for Loic Nego. He's an attacking fullback, and so he wears the number 7 shirt. So Damir Redzic, Atelier Mopsi on. We're in the final minute now. It remains 2-2. The Skimmers be more than just the additional time because of that substitute, which took about 45 seconds or so. So we are in the 95th minute now. It's Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 2. Will there be late drama in this game? Hungary arguably deserve to win this game, but Ireland have had their opportunities. Barnabas Varga has just picked up a yellow card for time wasting. And Ebiseli comes forward and he's tackled. It's going to be a throw. Just the Ebiseli will just throw it short to Fidazaz. It goes to Ryan Manning. Manning will launch it forward. It's controlled on the chest by Jack Taylor. Taylor crosses it in, and it comes off the chest of Miloš Kirkis. It's going to be a throw for Festi Ebiseli. Gives it to Fidazaz. Comes back in to the former Derby County man. Fidazaz is going to cross it in. It's heading away by Attila Bizalai. And they keep the pressure on. It's Ryan Manning. Manning crosses it in. It's headed towards Nathan Collins. Getting there first is Willie Orban. Orban will send it down the right channel. There is no Hungarian players there. Up to Queven Kelleher. Kelleher will knock it forward Collins will meet it. He gets a flick on. I like the start. I like the start. He's 6 minutes on the clock. Oh no, getting on to Troy Parrott. His hat trick. Republic of Ireland at the Janet half scored. They don't put the spots. They hit upon us. Had Troy drive his hat trick. Hungary, Preston, Republic of Ireland. Overjoyed. And Troy Parrott with his 5th goal in just 2 matches. Sends Republic of Ireland into local playoffs at this drama at its finest. It's a flicker finally on scales, and it's Troy Parrott who gets there, and that is unbelievable drama. Troy Parrott getting there ahead of the goalkeeper Dennis Dabush, who's tried to shoot everything out the ball. Buddy Troy Parrott who gets there ahead of it. And Republic of Ireland, the World Cup dream stays alive, and it's because of the AZ Agmar striker Troy Parrott who gets his hat-trick. So play continues. 97 minutes on the clock. He's Hungary with the chance. He's blocked off. He comes out to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's going to dink it forward. Quive Kelleher comes for it, and the Brentford goalkeeper gets there. This is incredible drama. Drama at its finest. This Kelleher who puts the ball down. He's the referee who blows the whistle. There's a picture vision for Republic of Ireland. The World Cup dream stays alive. They caught that from behind twice in the game, and Troy Parrott at the death has pierced Hungary to be crestfallen on the ground. Their World Cup dream is over, but for Republic of Ireland they come champions, and it's Troy Parrott who's had the way from heaven. Two goals in Portugal. A hat-trick against Hungary. It is unbelievable. So unbelievable. A magnificent way to end the game. And it finishes Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 3. And the dream stays alive for the boys in green. And that is unbelievable. Unbelievable drama. Trolley Parrott getting there ahead of the goalkeeper. Dennis who's trying to shut everything out the ball. Buddy Troy Parrott, who gets there ahead of it. And Republic of Ireland, the World Cup dream stays alive, and it's because of the AZ Agmar striker Troy Parrott, who gets his hat-trick. The play continues. 97 minutes on the clock. He's Hungary with the chance. He's blocked off. He comes out to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's going to dink it forward. Guive Kelleher comes for it, and the Brentford goalkeeper gets there. This is incredible drama. Drama at its finest. It's Kelleher who puts the ball down. It's the referee who blows the whistle. There's a picture vision for Republic of Ireland. The World Cup dream stays alive. They caught that Fred the Hines twice in the game. And Troy Parrott, at the death, has pierced Hungary to be crestfallen on the ground. Their World Cup dream is over. But in Republic of Ireland, they come champions. And it's Troy Parrott who's had the way from heaven. 2 goals against Portugal. A hat-trick against Hungary. It is unbelievable. So unbelievable. A magnificent way to end the game. And it finishes Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 3. And the dream stays alive for the boys in green. And that is unbelievable. Unbelievable drama. Trolley Parrott getting there ahead of the goalkeeper. Dennis who's trying to shut everything out the ball. Buddy Troy Parrott, who gets there ahead of it. And Republic of Ireland, the World Cup dream stays alive, and it's because of the AZ Agmar striker Troy Parrott, who gets his hat-trick. The play continues. 97 minutes on the clock. He's Hungary with the chance. He's blocked off. He comes down to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's going to dink it forward. Guive Kelleher comes for it, and the Brentford goalkeeper gets there. This is incredible drama. Drama at its finest. This goal puts the ball down. It's the referee who blows the whistle. There's a punctuation for Republic of Ireland. The World Cup dream stays alive. They put that from behind twice in the game. And Troy Parrott, after death, has pierced Hungary to be crestfallen on the ground. Their World Cup dream is over. For the Republic of Ireland, they come champions. And it's Troy Parrott who's had the way from heaven. Turns goals against Portugal. A hat trick against Hungary. It is unbelievable. So unbelievable. A magnificent way to end the game. And it finishes Hungary 2, Republic of Ireland 3. And the dream stays alive for the boys in green.